We as humans on this planet have created so many amazing things, from our ideas that turned into amazing lives for all of us in so many ways, from technology to homes to roadways, and just it's incredible what we've created here on this planet. And our place on this planet is to keep creating and to keep envisioning new things, new ideas, and new ways to make life here on this planet even better than ever before. And that's part of the beauty and the purpose of our life here, of being here on this planet, right here, right now, is to be creating. And we can create from our minds, from our hearts, from combining thoughts and emotions together. There's so much power in guiding our thoughts and our emotions and choosing thoughts that induce different kinds of emotions instead of just going through life with reacting to whatever kind of situation comes. We can choose and interact with the different situations and have choices from each situation in our life to choose a new direction and to participate in a different way with whatever's going on in our life and whatever comes to us, and be the creators of our reality, to be the creators of our experience on this planet in the way that we want it to be. There is so much that's possible that we haven't even thought of yet, that hasn't even been created, that will be created in this world, just from people tapping in to their own intelligence and dropping into the wisdom inside of them. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is by being aware of your thought process and being aware of how you're feeling and choosing intentionally how you want to feel and how you want to think about the world. And this is something that all of us can do. There's no one that can't do this. There's no being on this planet that can't choose what they want and how they want to feel and what they want to think. Each of us has this true power within us, the power that creates worlds, the power that we created everything on this planet with. Can you imagine an even more beautiful world to live in, an even more comfortable and delighting world to live in? I know I can, for sure. And I want to talk to you today about how we can go about doing that and what that will look like for us going forward as more and more of us become conscious of our ability to create and to empower ourselves and inspire each other to really step into our full power and our full potential. And there is so many more people, I see it every day, that more and more people are becoming aware and are learning to choose and learning to decipher what they want to create in their world, because it is so much more prevalent, the information nowadays, that we can learn at such a faster speed, that we can share information and we can get out there to more people and share this knowledge that we have, to share this wisdom that we have of what our lives can look like, and to see examples out there in the world and tell our stories to each other about how and what and why we created things that we created in our life. Like right now, this video, me sharing with you what I have learned and what's important to me and what I believe in and to be here to inspire you. And we have this now possible because of smartphones and because of the advancements in technology and internet service all around. And so technology is speeding up so much faster and faster, the innovations that are happening with it. If you look back in time, we have so much more access to knowledge and to so many things, to food, the great tasting, nourishing, healthy food, to just access to be able to travel around this world, to go where we want, to live in really beautiful homes, and to just live an even more amazing life than we ever did before. And yes, it's changed in different ways, and some of the more simplicity that was once more dominant is there's more to everything, but as humans we learn to adapt to those things, and we learn to be in those new experiences in a calm and present way. And we have that capacity no matter how fast developments go and how fast the world changes around us. We can stay up to speed with all of that. We don't need it to slow down to be able to keep up with it. We can keep our center and keep our calm while staying up to speed with everything that's moving so quickly in the world in our own way. We don't have to do that by staying up to date with all the news, the media that's going on, or being up to date on all the newest trends. You don't need to do that. It's just about being up to speed with what you have created inside of you, the dreams that you've created, the ideas that you've had, the desires that you have blossomed into, at least your heart, into your mind, and to be up to date with believing and knowing as much as possible that you are capable of everything that you can imagine, of everything that you desire in your life is totally possible. It's about believing it and knowing in your heart and feeling your way to it, using your emotions as a guide to bring you in the direction of everything you want. It's not just believing. It's more than just knowing. It's more than knowing that it will come, though that's part of it. It's about taking the journey, not just in the physical world. Like everyone wants to do, hard work, or to take all these physical actions to make things happen and to get to where they want to go. And really what we are learning, and what I have been learning, is that it's an emotional journey. It's an emotional path that we take that is the most significant path. And that is being aware of your emotions and choosing to feel better about whatever you're focused on. So let's give an example here. If you're wanting a new relationship, let's say, and you don't believe that you can have that. You're like, well, I want a new partner, but I have never attracted that great of partners, and I'm not really that ready right now for a partner, or I'm not rich enough, or I'm not sexy enough, and so you just talk yourself out of it. And so to be aware of how you're feeling, you're feeling maybe doubt about yourself and lack of self-confidence. You're just discouraged about it, about that whole topic. And so to acknowledge that, and acknowledge that that's how you feel right now, and then find some thoughts that feel better. So on this topic specifically, it's like, there's so many different partners out there, so many different people and relationships to have, and that there's a right person for everyone on this planet, and that you don't need that to happen right now. Maybe right now is the time to do some internal, like, looking at yourself, some internal processes, some internal just practices in your life to get to a place that you feel more confident that you will bring the right person into your life and you will attract the right person. Because just having a relationship it's not just about having a relationship. It's about, at least to me, I mean, some people maybe will disagree and say, no, I just want any relationship. But to me, it's like, I want a relationship that really is helps me expand as a human being, and like is a reflection of me in the best aspect that I can be. So me working on myself and being aware of where I'm at right now so that I can be the best person that I can be in whatever kind of relationship comes. Like if I work on that and am aware of where I am and move myself into a place of where I want to be, then I will attract the person that is compatible to that, instead of just being desperate for someone to come and not being in a good place in myself and attracting someone because of that not good place in myself. And then that relationship might be like work out for a little while, but it's not really going to be something that brings you to a higher level, brings each other to a higher level, that like inspires you to that much more. Though like it'll be clarifying, you'll have more clarity after that relationship, because every experience leads to more clarity. And so my point of all this is just to take the time to be with yourself and be aware of where you are right now, and be aware of where you want to be in your life, and know that that is not just an action journey to get there, that is an emotional internal journey. And sometimes it can be very distracting, like this external world that seems so real, that seems so tangible. And those things that seem less tangible don't seem like they make as much of a difference, maybe. The thing is that when we can accept the tangibility of that, not as physically tangible right now world, then we really step into our own power and our own empowerment, because there is more to this world than just this tangible right now, right here reality. And there is more to living this life than just reacting to the present situations and just being a leaf in the wind to whatever comes in life. We have the power, we have the ability to direct our lives in the way we want to go. And this is what I want for you. This is what I have chosen for myself. And I want to inspire you and empower you to do this too. So I hope that this was helpful. I know that these are the basics, the very basics of what I believe and what I know to be true. And what I can feel is so much more powerful than just reacting to what it seems like is going on right now in this world, and reacting to the situations that are going on. I can choose to feel however I want to feel, despite no matter what relation or whatever the conditions are outside of me. I have the power to feel how I want to feel. No one can make me feel a certain way. No situation can make me feel a certain way. I choose to accept that into my life or not accept it. And so my practice is to choose how I want to feel about every situation that comes into my life. And it's a practice, it's a daily practice that will continue to go on, that we can get better and better at and learn how to master this and to live our lives in a really wonderful and powerful way by choosing the path that we take in life and choosing how that path unfolds. And we can't choose every aspect of it, but we can choose the basis of it, of do we want to live a really good life? Like, do we want to really be happy in life and to really thrive and live abundantly and have freedom and just have an easeful life? Like, we can choose all of those things, and the ways that it takes shape will be different for different people and for the ways that your life comes together. But we can choose those basics of how we want to feel in life and to guide our life in that direction. So if this is interesting to you and you want to hear more, there's a little button you can tap on right down there called the like, and there's a subscribe right near it, and you can give that a little click or two. And well, if you give it 2 clicks, it'll maybe unsubscribe, but give it a click, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.